Now, I'm a tad late again. This was actually dropped about 2 weeks ago or some in between that. But anyway, what I'm talking about is basically two things were dropped by Villainous. One of the creator, Alan, and another was a animator who works in Villainous called Jerry. Alan dropped on his Instagram account and also Facebook account that he also Twitter that he also dropped a 30-second video of an image. We're not sure what it is. 30-second video changing like 3 or 4 different images, and it started with a song but done a sort of found footage that you can find on his Twitter account or Facebook account or Instagram. But also at the same time, you have Jerry also drop one of 5 pieces of a photo that he will be dropped later on, but not yet told what time. These two things, people are speculating what it really is. Of course, just a small understanding. Jerry's thing he dropped one of 5 pieces is not based on the book coming out. We don't know which book, but it's not none of them coming out. It's something completely different, but yet it's something to basically get you ready for the next big thing, in other words. But all of that, before I get started, my name is Rachel. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, do reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, you will like how it's going, you like to help my channel, put like, comment, and subscribe. That's all you need to do, nothing else. If you don't, that's fine too. Let's now talk about the new things that dropped by Villainous by the creator and Jerry the animator. Now, let's get started. Now let's start with adding sort of 30-second video. In this 30-second video that was basically sort of found footage, sort of rough kind of image with the song showing different images every few seconds. Its image is completely different. Now the 4 or plus 5 counting with Jerry's image, there are also 2 more images that people don't know what to take or what to say. One of them actually is one of the twins of Black Hat that have some theories that I talk about later on, and the other image was sort of blurred so much that you can't really sure what you're watching, that nobody has an opinion on it. It just sort of there, but we don't know, just to throw you off or waiting for a different part. But honestly, it's up to you when you think of this specific image. Especially the first one is a man found on the desk. We don't know who it is. Another one is a part of a person shaking someone else. And another one is a person holding another man's hand, shaking it. And another part is actually Black Hat close face. And on top of all this, you also have a sort of, I can't describe, sort of maybe the red blood moon or the sun moon that maybe Black Cat's eating it or transforming it. It's something hard to describe if you've not seen it in the video. Now, we're gonna start each part sort of explaining or at least interpreting on what the fans think what it is for their own theories, maybe whatever's come up in the future. Now let's start with the first image that fans are sort of speculating is the image that in Alan's 30-second video is sort of a man behind a desk with a logo of Black Hat. That people are speculating that could be Dr. Flood in the past, or even that maybe his replacement in the future or pretense. What I mean is there is a clip that Black Cat was talking holding a red skull, telling the audience that he used to have another scientist before Dr. Flood, but he was feeling kind of bad. He sort of threw up on him and basically burned his skull and basically died, in other words. And this is the reason why you have Dr. Flood. And that's sort of the theory of this first image, that people believe it was sort of the original scientist before Dr. Flood. That's sort of the theory. Another theory people believe maybe this is a boat in somewhere outside, in other words. It looks that specific image. Of course, people kind of not sure the person in the corner could be Dr. Flood, and because the clothing they wear, the clothing feels more kind of outdoorsy. And you see Dr. Flood, he's not outdoorsy man or wears any of that type of clothing, but it sort of leave a lot of interesting questions that is truth or not, we honestly don't know. Now we have the next photo we're gonna talk about next. Now, this image of Alan video is basically two people holding hands or shaking hands because we don't know the context, but we people believe this could be an old image a long time ago. Specifically, people thinking especially Dr. Flug and Golden Heart shaking hands. This could mean this is the reason why Dr. Flood hates Golden Heart. Maybe they made a sort of a deal a long time ago, and Golden Heart portrayed Dr. Flood making that deal. That's also explaining why Dr. Flood kind of despised the man, or even that maybe he used to work with them and realizing maybe he is not all he seems, or just something else. We don't actually know. Now, this will also come up with a completely different theory. That would be the Witch Sisters. If you don't remember, in the login book and Demetrius Diary, there's a photo of two sisters actually with Black Cat. And people believe this could be maybe part of them, the lore, or they could be maybe sold by someone else. Remember the other photo before this, the one who looked like a desk or maybe a boat? Well, there's another theory that maybe the witches were sort of sold to Black Cat during that moment of the photo. The whole 30-second video could be the story of the witches, how they became basically the right hand man of Black Cat, or these assistants or co-workers or assassins. We don't really know, but yet this theory kind of holds up. The more you keep thinking about it, the more you see all the different images, you sort of kind of get it. You maybe can see what people are talking about, or you believe people are smoking something and being delusional. Tell me what you think. But besides that, let's talk about the next image. Now, we not talk about one, we talk about two different images. One from Jerry and one from Ashley Allen. Both of them drop different times of this photo. And Jerry, the animator, states this is of 5 parts. But for right now, we don't know what we're actually looking for. But this simple image of these 2 parts, this actually just a Black Cat shake-handing someone else. And that is sort of kind of odd. Like, he is more maybe modern or semi-modern back in the day, in other words. But other than that, not a lot of people know what to interpret this and what Jerry means. This is a bigger part. Could be a clue for a future episode or maybe a future comic because we really don't understand. Or maybe this is part of the original story of the 2 witches we talk about of the last image. Basically, continue on adding the lore of the witches, who they actually are, and how important actually are with Black Cat. Or maybe this is the origin of the birth of Black Cat every time he sort of be reborn. Because there is another theory, Black Cat sort of use different changes of humans because he needs a body to become whole, at least for a couple of years till that body rots and transfer a different person. So I'm guessing this is the photo he takes every time he takes someone's new body. But once more, that's sort of a theory coming out in the fandom. It's all about your opinion, what you actually think. Now let's talk about the next image. Now, this is our final image in the most sort of mysterious and sort of question image of Alan's video that basically is sort of the red blood moon, or aka the red sun, if you don't know that theory on the villainous universe, that in the lore of Black Cat, some couple years, a sort of red moon or red eclipse appears and something happens. Something weird and strange and something scary, especially change the world, give it earthquakes. And people theorize this sort of event make Black Cat stronger, or something to do maybe a ritual. We honestly don't know. This is what a lot of people are speculating of this specific image, because how undistinguishable it really is. Nobody's sure what it really is. Some people see the red blood moon. Other people see maybe Black Cat, his transforming, eating the sun, or maybe could be connected another photo of Creepy Charlie. If you don't know, Creepy Charlie is sort of a blogger who has to be sort of the Lois Lane of Villainous universe, that she reports weird things on her blog, and one of them does look familiar of the original photo of one of her blogs, that something happened in the sun, but she may be connected to the red blood moon, but that's just sort of a theory. But once again, that could be also interesting. That could be the thing on this photo. Maybe it's adding to it, or maybe it's nothing, or maybe adding just screwing with the fans just to entertain ourselves for a little while when the book actually come out. Honestly, we don't know. In fact, all these images and also Jerry's image, do you feel anything about this new theories or interest, or you just hype, you just waiting for the show half other season to drop? Because let's face it, it's been 2 years and I dropped the last 5 episodes. On top of all this, we also win the other 20 episodes they greenlit. On top of all this, we win the other 2 books of Villainous, the diaries, not diaries, the documentary of Miss Heat, and also How to Be Evil, Black Cat, not yet stated when it's gonna come out. Hopefully fans believe the books will come out in the summer, but once more, people are just sort of hopping up. But also could be maybe another mini-series comic, but once more, it's just people basically just sorry, I'm a little stuttery here, but maybe grabbing on straws who believe of something is coming, but not yet. But it's all up to you how you felt. This is helping you. This is just satisfying enough to wait for the book, or you just frustrated like the rest of the fans, wait for more content. Tell me down below, let me know, and tell me your theories of each different photo of your point of view. I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.